60-pound packs were not rare. And those muskets, if any of you know, my friend Mary here in the Fife section has fired those 18th century muskets, but they're quite heavy. The rest of you haven't. They're really quite heavy. So you'd have this heavy musket with a big bayonet, and sometimes on the march you might have a 60-pound pack. So marching that fast was plenty fast enough. The whole country is really affected by the Civil War. And again, they needed one fifer and drummer in every company, just like the old days. And they trained thousands and thousands of boys to be fifers and drummers. People tended to take it seriously. So when you say, mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord, they mean that. They think, oh, there's something really important. This has ultimate meaning. The creation of the universe is affected by our United States. From the Civil War, and interestingly, maybe these are authentic arrangements. These are exactly the fife parts, exactly the drum parts that were played in the Civil War. Until pretty recently, even at the time of the Civil War, the musical notation for drums was really primitive. There are just all these different kinds of notations people try to come up with. They're mostly impossible to read because drummers were not really considered musicians and not considered part of the musical world. So people that really longer exists. And in the 30s, there are about 130 different groups. I can tell you the name of every snare drum champion since World War II. I'll rattle off their names to you. This is very important to us. We know all that stuff. And it's gotten smaller and smaller for various reasons. And now there aren't too many left. But of course that we have, something that's happened is that we tend to emphasize the individuality of the groups more. I write a lot of music for our group, and I have for other groups. And sometimes you make arrangements of other folk music, sometimes you write your own thing. And each group tries to have its own identity and writes music in a particular style that they like. Exactly a drum beat that would be used marching soldiers around during the Civil War. One of my favorites.